more. My feelings like ego is charging my phone. There's no electricity in my apartment. I'm a victim of a hate crime. I'm very pretty smart. Mostly everyone in my family would be the dumb reason. I don't see them. Oh, doesn't know how to get intelligence. They're rapists, murderers, thieves, illegal prostitutes, so they steal from me, they get in the way of receiving money, they steal my vehicles, so I can't take, so I can't have sex. They're trying to rape me, they possibly drugged me before. And raped me, even recorded it, they're stupid. My siblings specifically and some other beaches, atrocidades. Don't understand that as a toddler, I was at orgies exploring sexually as a toddler exploration. And when I started rejecting people, I was bullied. And my siblings and some other distant relatives developed a hate crime towards me. We're just going to treat her like she's the Tina part. Every telenovela I would see. We're gonna try to recreate that with her. So they steal my homes, they steal my vehicles, they get in the way of me. They want to pretend that I'm the forever toddler. Ew, they're delusional. They're attached with reality so gross and theirs. Ew, 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 ew. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's air, the sky is my skull, the sun goes straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo, art shop, INTAYIAFAY, who's in the United States, outside of American discuss. NATO, Interpol, the US Department of Homeland Security. The Justice Department and International Criminal rights are currently being violated. I want a brand new vehicle soon. My license, my driver's license in Texas, doesn't expire until 2030. What else? You can give me money in person to PayPal, or do I go for me campaign? PayPal, it's air, blue sky. Blue sky designs go lo que estoy pensando straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo art shop, INTAYIAFAY, art shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/Lorenzo. In a few minutes, I'm going to move it to the Song Library. I brought some snacks with me, and I'll be there for most of the day, most likely. What else? I'm bored. You can't believe it. You can account money in the disability. Trying to rape me. They steal my money and they rape my precious. Trying to get the impression that I'm sexually attracted to them when I'm not. They pimp their kids to lose my virginity for me. They're disgusting. You can decapitate my You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo and then went on to lose my virginity for me decades ago. What else? You can decapitate me having sort of sons that rape me, they steal my money, that I know where to take money. Ese tipo es un puerco, una basura que ellos deben under Ew, they're embarrassing, they're so gross. They jerk me and then they have people rape me that I met during toddler exploration because that's themselves. El tipo no entiende ningún concepto, no entiende lo que es una orgía, no entiende lo que es fun, no entiende lo que es Catholicism, no entiende lo que es Sama, no entiende lo que es Velasaico is most likely. No entiendo la guía system tampoco. What else? No entiendo lo que es HIV, no entiendo lo que es Special, no entiende nada, no entiendo lo que es Cartel tampoco. Es un cuero asqueroso, una basura. He said to me decades ago they were doing my marriage with him, that he did. Help with doing some your marriage with him, then he was Benedict wife. As I suggested, I'm supposed to people who work on our basura, no quiero see them. I'm laughing at like illegal prostitute that raping me around, offering their services like decades ago. Well, I'll be Arlene for you. Ew, and I have no interest in him. Full. They see people talking, they're in a relationship with them, must be in a relationship with them. Ew, they're embarrassed, they don't understand manners. Ew, they're so gross. Full. You can decapitate him, then Malawi, that's his name. If he steals my money, stays in my home with all my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way, may receive money, and or pays people legally to pretend to be me and or drug me on purpose so that he would be with people that I met him at the orgies posted when I was very, very young. So the people that I met during my toddler exploration there infiltrated my home, learned that marriage with them, then it made me supposed. They think I'm gonna stop wanting to date. They're stupid. They literally beat up one to the point of starvation by stealing from one, by being one emotionally. Thinking that one will be dating the one that's financially stable, that one will be like, it's okay, you're gonna have the Ew, they're embarrassing. They're so gross. They think that dating is about fighting. They don't know what dating is. They don't understand any concept. They're embarrassing, so gross. They're always trying to lure someone into rape. Ew. Dame un asco. You can decapitate Jennifer Maribascas. I'm sure you said friends. This is self-defense Sunday. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas. You can decapitate Camille Suarez sons that raped me. That steal my money. I didn't go and receive money. That steal my money because I didn't have a set of grandparents while growing up, so I should be crying and stuff. And people who doesn't understand family, that it treats people so badly, is embarrassing. Es un mantenido asqueroso, un afrentado que quiere que todo se lo regale sin él merecerlo. Un puerco, I wouldn't ever take that. I want to take it embarrassing. Stop using that you felt rape in those orgies as an excuse to extort money out of people and to rape and to steal. You're disgusting. You're no victim of rape, you're a scammer. A victim of rape cries about the rape itself, not like I want these guys and I'm gonna steal from you. Water fraud isn't even a man. Ew. Ooh, those guns are so. Oh, I could take some pictures like from here, like some days I'm gonna serious. That would be cute. What else? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky. Blue Sky decides to look sip and the sun goes straight to my heart. I'm so sorry. Shop INTAYIAFAY, our entire shop. My GoFundMe can pay at gofundme.com/. You can decapitate David Ledesma, that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You can decapitate all the illegal prostitutes that suck his dick to support him in raping me and getting a vagina picture. You can decapitate Janita Arlene Lorenzo, esa tipo una puerca asquerosa trying to rape me. She's possibly raped me when I've been drugged. She's after my vagina picture. to see from what angle I took it and to do better than me. Bruta, bruta. Everyone knows that. Everyone that knows her knows that. Bruta. I don't go on to seek validation ever. That's such a waste of time. She possibly acquired groups of people that she took hostage, thinking that I would go on to talk to her for them to bully me. She's disgusting. Doesn't understand more either. War is about peace, dude. Like that is the dumbest leader ever. Que viola to get vagina pictures. Que roba dinero to have big men around her when she's out at a restaurant. Y o que se queda en la casa de una sin el permiso de una para que una salga con un hombre porque can't handle. Knowing like will he be better than anything that I have? Stupid. With two O's, you're disgusting. You don't understand humanity. You don't understand sexuality. You don't understand anything. Eres un asco. Eres a disservice to the people that you have in your vagina. You're a disservice to this planet. Disgusting. It's disgusting. Ella lloró en my teens que Ana no podía tener una casa conmigo porque she's the main wife y que that wasn't discussed while she was present. That I would have a house with him. Bruta, she is not in a relationship with me. Es un asco. Ese nene no es un hombre, so I never pursued it. But I'm tired of him taking my money so that I kill Jimmy and he needs to kill himself. Se deja violar, es un bruto. He stole my money today and then he takes her out days and she thinks that she's so powerful and much better than me. Es un asco esa tipa. Es una basura, una asquerosidad. No es una mujer todavía, ya tiene 45 años. Una puerca asquerosa. Se embarra y llora por un orgasmo y todavía no sabe lo que es eso. Porque no sabe ser mujer, ella coge a la gente desde aquí. Y roba dinero y se queda en la casa de la gente que no se tiene que quedar. Para que los hombres no puedan salir en cita con una. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in this life. Even if she doesn't get the death penalty, I'm not ever talking to her. I've never had a relationship with her. She was just a straggler that was around my parents that go where her parents work. That tries to take my place in my parents' home. That's why she goes over there. Such disgusting. She's in there, so trying to censor me in 2020. Said, stop it, I'm like, tú sigues robándome mi dinero y quedándote en mi casa sin mi permiso, y tú sigues robándome mi vehículo y sigues violando mis crushes y ahora estás a raping me again. Que tipa tan puerca asquerosa. Anyways, I can continue posting on Facebook as much as I want. Ella no manda Facebook. Facebook is a professional place and they're posting about. It's very professional. What else? So I'm hoping that in 5 to 10 years she will take up this. We'll get the death penalty. I already stated on Facebook. And let the FBI know. I hope Sarah Francis gets the death penalty. She likes my crushes. Steals my identity, stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, porque their team. She must stalk her siblings' duties if she did their tolerance, but she was support. Trying to take one down so that one doesn't date, porque they're not women. So they're like, I must step on her so that she can't find a man, so I can find a man. So bruta, any life that I live is gonna be much better Then would that come back at illegal prostitute? What else? What else? What else? What else? They thought that I would go on to see videos and pictures of what they do with my money around the FBI. It's like they just steal my money. They steal my homes. They steal my vehicles. They rape my crushes. My crushes aren't worth pursuing. They're men. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And then they think that one has a cure. What is it that they do with one's money? To me, they're coquino hacen nada. Ew, embarrassing. Like they could be dead already. I wish they were already dead. I'm extremely overwhelmed. I have like hundreds of people to kill in self-defense. With immunity from a court to do so. And I know how to kill with my bare hands. I just want to do it. Unless it's self-defense. But I think that when I was 3 years old, my dad had me shoot black kids. It was like George Bush when I was little. I've heard. What else? What else? What else? I don't know if that happened or have a memory of having shot people. But I don't talk to my dad. What else? I'm bored. What else? I'm bored. Oh, maybe it was my mother. How did do that? What else? What else? What else? What else? I won't ever go on to ask if that happened or why. What else? 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 I need money. I was dating, I was killing. Uganda Cavite Andrew Suarez decades ago said to me that he's gonna kill me for not letting him rape my children. Then he gets supporters of that. They're embarrassing. Entonces, safeguard Galdea, vagina y pene. Ew, they're embarrassing. Most of these people are so gross. Ew, so disgusting. Este tipo es un puerco, una basura. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, ew, ew. What else? What else? What else? It facilitates people. Raping is stupid. So basically, it just forces people to rape sometimes based on, well, if you were at that orgy together when you were little, vete le pregunta a la fulana que te mama el pene nada más y le paga. And some people are like doing service work so gross to people that they met at orgies. They're like, no, I already have a husband que me lo mete por el culo y me da mucho orgasmo hoy. Pero si estás tan necesitado, si me lo metes, te lo mamo hoy nada más porque cuando yo chiquita te lo mamaba un día. Pero no vuelvas a pedirme esto. Lo voy a hacer porque me siento como rehén. And then some people get beat up because they're like, I didn't want to. Ew, they like ours or so gross. Ew. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Guess it doesn't work at the Coca-Cola bottle company. What else? 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 You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo that's looking for people to trade as sex slaves. That's why she traffics me into poverty. Then one gets a job there, and they're like, wow, there's so many workers. La manager, I have so much to work with here. There's someone that cleans, a supervisor. They're embarrassing. They're embarrassing. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. She's a sex addict, porn addict, una asquerosidad. Trying to keep me as a toddler because I did my sex exploration. She wants that out there too. Ew, asco. They don't understand toddler sex exploration either. She thinks that when I'm like on top of a guy, he's gonna be thinking about my sister. Ella da un asco. Ew, ew, ew. They won't say for me because she was doing as a toddler. Thinking that I'm gonna carry that through my sex life, never! Or I won't know about it because then they pester and they're like, fulanito, you're fucking Arlene, pero tú no te recuerdas que ya yo te dije que ya me la mamó when she was 2. They stalk, they pester, they're disgusting. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. Ese tipo es un puerco, una basura. He pays people illegally to pretend to be me and rapes people that look like me. I've heard. Anyways, when does the bus get here? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? AYIAFAY. I'm tired shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene-Lorenzo-Acevedo. I need a dental clinic, ideally for Brighton Dental, which is the last place that I paid in 2019. Mostly everyone in my family were just trying to knock down my teeth without punching me in retaliation for not letting them rape me. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. Like right now, I'm heading to the library, but it's not where I would want to be at. It's just, I don't have electricity in my apartment. I could be tanning today. What else? 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 I'm bored. And I'm gonna shop with Jaden, and I'm gonna shop with King Mommy today. Not on money. What else? What else? What else? I'm starving. I didn't eat breakfast either, but I won't die of starvation today. I have a granola bar in my bag. I have an apple, some bread, and peanut butter, and a bottle for water. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Señora Miguel Lorenzo. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's sons. They're death penalty workers since they were like 18, 21. Now, like, so one is at least in his 50s. Ew, 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 ew. Dan un asco, son una basura. Ew, 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 ew. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Yeah. They pay people illegally to pretend to be me. They're less than me, so they pay people that they consider less than them to pretend to be me, for them to feel superior, because then next to me they wouldn't feel an equal because they're less than me. And it's not because I treat people less than. Like, they're less than me. They're disgusting. They're drug addicts, I've heard. They're porn addicts. They're sex addicts. They don't want rehabilitation ever. They think that is their way or no. Anyways, I had Jaden and I had Kaylani. Through my liking with Edgar. They're not in control of my vagina. I don't get it. What else? They're in control of my finances, but that's because they're terrorists. That's no powerful thing. He's so ugly. Ew. He's embarrassing. I hope he kills himself today. Ugh, this video's dark. On the screen. It's still in the video. I can't see. It's that dark. Así que ya me la puedo llevar de viaje a la hija. El tipo bruto, un puerco. By the time that I turned 18, he had killed millions of people already with how dumb he is. Promoting sex rape culture. Un bruto asqueroso. Tenía una ansiedad de like, Gloria se no guía, alguien va a guiar un carro, no. People are like, there's driving schools, there's driving schools. Sí, el papá no le enseña a guiar. O el hermano, la hermana. O tú mismo, un amigo, o una amiga. There's driving schools, eres un bruto. You just ruined a perfect marriage with Arlene. All I wanted to do is that there's driving schools. That was decades ago. It's stupid. So it was getting off sexually based on what I heard. Like, wow, esta mamá trabaja en un sitio is open 24/7, like if it were a strip club. So let's just say that factory. Coca-Cola bottling company is open 24/7. It's like, wow, it's like your mom is a stripper when she goes to work. Que la hacía un día a las 12:30 de la noche. Nunca se levantó en the middle of the night, prendió el televisor, grabbed a snack, used the restroom. Even sleeping is an activity. Wow, did I laugh at him that day? I don't know if he was present or not. Like, I don't want that in my life ever. Ew, qué asco. You can decapitate me. I mean, Suarez is the sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get in the way of me receiving money. They're disgusting. They stole my money to date them, to move Yolanda Suarez Lorenzo into their home, in my home, without my permission because she's their aunt. Ew. And to cry to people, Arlene mistreats me and is a bad wife. And then there's every bucket illegal prostitute asquerosidad como Angela Jabs. Can't remember the name of that reporter from New Zealand. Evelyn de Jesus, Brittany Akerstone asquerosidad showed up to my parents' home. You need to give her husband an orgasm. Like, where are the knives so I can kill their self-defense right now? They're disgusting. You can decapitate Brittany Akers and you can decapitate Evelyn de Jesus. You can decapitate a news reporter from New Zealand. You can decapitate who else? What it was? It was Katie Leon, Angela Jabs. You can decapitate. They're disgusting. They're stupid. And they're like, well, a threesome with me. They don't put any effort to be with a woman. And what they do is recreational rape. This was discussed decades ago. But then they're like, I'm in love with this one. I won't ruin her like I ruined other. When they meet someone from far away, specifically, or like a newborn child of someone that lives in Puerto Rico. I like this thing. This is it. I'm gonna cure this. What else? Attending every birthday party. What the fuck? Why did the parents stop inviting me? It must be the secret way. Do they become stalkers? They stopped inviting me to the birthday party. And it just happened that year. They just said astonishing. Then we spent a whole year stalking, getting chased by the police to stop stalking her. And the next birthday party, everyone was there again. Like last year, we just traveled to Miami to get there for her birthday. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I went shopping at HEB today with a book for my son. And I don't just they're trying to imply that I'm the illegal prostitute because I don't have electricity in my apartment. There's no correlation to having electricity in one's apartment to one being an illegal prostitute. Then they think that I'm going to show their way of life in pictures and be like, you see this at the mall? That's an illegal prostitute at the mall. To me, they're cooking no hacen nada, son una basura. I'm sick of that. I've killed them in my head already. Why would I even go on to find out what they do with the money that they steal from me? Or in my homes or with my vehicles that they steal? They're embarrassing. Ew. What, the people that they're hurting, for the most part, is relatives. They don't understand individuality. So that for me to be an individual, I need to hate you all. Okay? They're stupid. Ew. My siblings want to know what it is that I've dated to Tinder and Bumble. And to do like meeting in person. Because then they want to recommend someone. They're like, you failed in that relationship. Ahora le toca a mi nena, ahora le toca a mi nene, ahora le toca a mi sobrina, ahora le toca a la vecina, ahora le toca a... Ew. They've been raping for more than 30 years. Ew, you can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Maria Lorenzo. You can decapitate Maria Lorenzo. Maria Lorenzo. You can decapitate Jadi Lorenzo. Chaparro. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez. Money. They're disgusting. They want to be known as girls in the planet. They're stupid. They don't understand what an orgy is. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They try to impose Catholicism onto people for them to seem like they're hot and heavy with so many people. They want to try to impose that people are bisexual for them to like surprise people with they're not bisexual, they're honest. For them to rate their rapism and porn addicts. So they preach violating human rights for them to like try to entice people with like, you know, I read there is a Ferris wheel. I missed the one with the fair the other day. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to dance in 1902 week. And I want to dance at Garden next week. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm going to shop at Asian next week. I want to do it on these downtown. Or near La Cantera area. What else? What else? What else? I could be experiencing this area. It's just a short ride from Springfield to here. Mostly everyone in my family wants to intimidate people, thinking that illegal prostitution is the only way out of poverty. Huh? I'd rather die. I don't want to die, but I'm like, I'd rather die. They don't understand any concept. They don't understand sex. They're embarrassing. They're so gross. And then they want to claim that they're experts of everything, extorting money out of people. And surprise, I'm Catholic, pero today, Coral. That's part of sexuality, como ir a Sama and brag that you eat at a restaurant there. It's part of the experience.
Approaching Ellis Alley, park and ride.
What else? Porque I've been around and que dan un asco. It's like, but listen to me. I ate at the restaurant there. And everyone's like, and it's like burger lunch perfect. At hotels, one does that sometimes. I don't always get room service. Sometimes they offer free breakfast. Sometimes there's a place that I consider better in that moment for me to eat breakfast around the hotel. What else? I'm bored. What else? You can decapitate everyone that steals from me. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of receiving money. I'm aiming for thousands of people to get the death penalty. Within the next 5-10 years. Ideally within the next day or 2 or 3 years. The FBI surprised me that they already have them almost in custody, and it'll be 3 years instead of my petition of 5 to 10 years. What else? Or they may say I'm not wasting money on the let them grace treatment. What else? So I would never go on to find out I'm not a part of their rehabilitation, so I would never go on to find out who's been to jail for stealing from me, who's been questioned, who's on parole. What else? I want to watch a movie next theater. They've been visiting for how many decades already? Those people that steal my money, thinking that I would be like, guys, this is like, I'm not an influencer. I'm an influencer of do right, follow the law, and do what it is that makes you happy. So if the IMAX theater is near you and that's your thing, that's where you visit maybe. Or maybe you fly out of where you're at just to visit an IMAX theater. So my siblings, particularly a lot of people that I grew up around, don't understand what influencing is. So they've been stealing my money, taking themselves possibly to an IMAX theater, and they want for me to show that. Like, look at these people at an IMAX theater. For me to not seek the death penalty for them for stealing my money and getting to an IMAX theater. My priorities here is to get financially stable and not to get you through college. That's your own goal if you're getting yourself through college. What else? I'm huge and influencing for world peace, but I don't even try to do that. It's just, I've been experiencing my demeanor, my heritage, my goody two shoes, never does cocaine behavior, even in extenuating circumstances where I don't even have money for food. What else? Most everyone in my family works as a stock person up there, so they're not working. What else?
Approaching 3rd Street and Avenue East.